For the first time ever, the AFL Grand Final will be held in Perth, Western Australia. Each Grand Final provides football fans with entertainment before, during, and sometimes after the game to pump up the crowd and to set the scene for hopefully an epic clash between the year's best two teams. With COVID locking out pretty much everyone from WA unless you quarantine for 2 weeks, this year's entertainment will certainly be provided by WA artists. Birds of Tokyo have been flagged as the headline act, but I'd like to share some opinions of my top 10 bands or artists from WA that I think would be great for the event. This list is just my opinion, so feel free to add your thoughts and who you think deserves a spot at the Grand Final. Number 10, Dennis Commetti. No, not the commentator, the local band. Yes, WA does have a band named after the legendary Perth caller Dennis Commetti. An appearance by this garage rock footy inspired outfit would be a lot of fun and expose all Aussies to some of our local talent. They could lead with their song Footy with the Boys and then end on the satirical yet political anthem Wax It. Number 9, the Southern River Band. Another local act that would be perfect for the big stage. These classic rockers are inspired by big stadium bands like Queen and Thin Lizzy. They would be a great option to do a cover of something like We Will Rock You or another sporting anthem to get the crowd going. Throw in any of their original tracks and it would make for great fun for the crowd. Number 8, Karnivool. Now, I know this will probably never happen, but imagine arguably Perth's greatest metal outfit blasting out Thamada in Optus Stadium. That would blow some minds. Their sound would probably be a little divisive for the average footy goer, but hey, one can dream and they are definitely worthy of a mention and thought. Their song New Day would also go down epically on the big stage. Number 7, Jebediah. Legendary 90s Perth outfit Jebediah would get the more mature locals excited if they appeared. Their more party rock inspired songs like No Sleep, Fall Down or Benedict would get some energy going into the joint. Surely a rendition of Leaving Home would inspire the crowd with its mega catchy chorus too. Number 6, Pendulum. No strangers to a huge festival-like crowd, Pendulum could blow the lid off the place if they were given the chance. Imagine them busting out a set with their songs Tarantula, Watercolor, and Witchcraft. Their drum and bass and rock fusion could dip into the tastes of a wide spectrum of footy fans, but maybe some of the older fans would struggle to enjoy them. Number 5, Drapht. Of course, we also need a hip-hop nomination, and look no further than Drapht. He is not just a rapper though. He would bring with him his full band and his infectious charisma. Songs like Jimmy Ricard, Rapunzel, and Sing It would probably be recognizable to the average footy fan, and I would guess that most people could get into his performance. Maybe hip-hop is not the first thought for a stadium sports show, but I think Drapht could definitely pull it off. Number 4, Johnny Diesel and the Injectors. Well, this might be a bit of a stretch, but imagine if Mark Lizotte, aka Diesel, a WA native, reformed with his original band and smashed out some of his Oz rock classics. His voice is made for the big stage, and older punters would be no strangers to hits of his like Soul Revival, Cry and Shame, or even his solo stuff like Tip of My Tongue. Number 3, Gyroscope. How about a band whose song was used for an AFL ad campaign? Surely you can't go past Gyroscope. Their song Snakeskin was used by Channel 10 in their 2008 AFL promotions. The song would ring true to footy fans and is made for a stadium atmosphere. Follow that up with a hit like Baby I'm Getting Better, and most people present would probably be pleased. Number 2, Eskimo Joe. definitely the closest thing WA has to a stadium rock band. Their Aussie mega hit, Black Fingernails Red Wine, would go off in a big stadium, and would surely be recognised by everyone present. Throw in some of their other hits like From the Sea, Sarah, and maybe even a cheeky edition of Sweater, and I know I'd be more than satisfied. Number 1. Tame Impala. Arguably Australia's current most well-known rock band to come from this century, Tame would be comfortable in the stadium setup. They play to big crowds everywhere in the world, and are actually touring the US when the grand final is on, so will sadly not be an option. I imagine one day they will perform at some sort of sporting event around the world, playing hits like The Lesser Know the Better, It Feels Like We Only Go Backwards, and of course Elephant. They would also bring with them a huge international audience that would be interested to see them play. The publicity for the game would be a no-brainer to have them on eventually. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more content about Australian and West Australian music, please subscribe and like this video too. Thanks, see ya.